folks. How you doing? Suzy Meadows here. Welcome, welcome. Glad you are joining me. I am looking for my notes, and of course I can't find them, but that's okay. Hey, welcome. It is Monday, June 6th, and this is my normal Facebook Live. So as you come on, let me know you're joining me and where you are from. I'm double checking on my iPad if you're wondering, what the heck is she doing? Hey, Vicki, glad you're joining me, hon. Hey, hello. I am so tickled. We just got done with a rain shower. That means I get a little bit of a break because, as you know, I'm a gardener, and so I work on perennial beds. And I tell you, if it's nice outside, I feel like, well, there's always things to do out there. But when it rains, I get a break. Yay! And actually, my knees are very thankful. But hey, we are going to do a quick and easy fun fold card. If you have never done one of those, it's a term of a type of a card that's just a little different. So, and I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and, well, I'll show you one here. Here is an example of a fun fold. And the reason it's a fun fold is when you open it, you have an extra flap there. So it's just considered a fun fold. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you down. Hey, Ruby, glad you're joining. And that means I'm going to get noisy. And you're going to hear me more than what you really want. Okay, I think we're going to get going. Okay, and what we're going to use, I mentioned this last time. This mini catalog is retiring, and so there is a list of last chance goodies that are 50%, 30%, and 10%, and some that are just regular price. Well, I'm going to use 3 of those in this project. And the ones I'm using are Symbols of Fortune, which is this gorgeous paper. I need to scoot it up. I see this gorgeous paper. It's 50% off, so it's only $7.50, which is a deal. And I love this Mother of Pearl. In fact, let me show you this Mother of Pearl. It's 30% off. So do you see how that just shines? How gorgeous that is? I love that. And we're going to use an embossing folder with that. So, and then we're also going to use the polished dots. Okay, so just remember, this is last chance, so these are only while supplies last. And if you want to see this list, that's where you can find me at craftingwithsuzy.stampinup.net. And the list is there, and if you shop, you'll find this under specials. So, and this is my host code for this month. So let's go ahead and get started. To start, we're going to start with a card base. And this is just an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. And first thing we're going to do is to score it. So we're going to go at 4 1/4 and score it. And then we're going to cut it now at 5 1/2. So really we're just doing it in halves. So there we go. And we're going to slicer dicer. So we now have 2 card bases right here by scoring and then cutting. Okay, so let's get this out of the way here. Oops, sorry for the noise. And actually, I have already cut. We're actually going to use Sahara stand. So, but I wanted to show you how to do this. So that's why I did it with the white. So we are going to, I've already got this scored. And the way this is a fun fold is we are just going to take this front cover and fold it back on itself right in half. I'm going to go all the way back to the fold, to the crease, and fold it in half and use my bone folder. So that is our fun fold, and that is really easy. You can get really complicated with fun folds, but I thought we would start with a really easy one. And this is an example of an easy one. And so we're going to hit the scores really good. Okay. So what I have got is I mentioned we're using that Symbols, what is it? Symbols of Fortune paper. And I've got a sheet. It's a 3-inch. Double check it. Yep, it's 3 inches. And I'm going to mat it with my soft succulent. And I'm just going to do that with some liquid glue really quick. And put that, I'm just centering it. So I've got a nice little border all the way around. Now, what I'm going to do is, I showed that mother of pearl, and let me show you the difference. This is what it looks like. But if you run it through an embossing folder, I used the new Fern 3D embossing folder. And you see how it adds, isn't that cool? So we are going to put that right there. So once again, we're going to do just a little bit of liquid glue. I like using liquid glue because it allows me to wiggle it a little bit and get it in place. So I've got just a little bit of time that it will slide for me. There we go. And I'm just going to come this way. There we go. Get the shiny. I was probably blinding you with that mother of pearl. Okay, so we are going to use, this is going to go right here. But I thought I would put some pretty paper back here. And this is also the Symbols of Fortune. On the back side, it's got the pretty gold, but I'm going to go right here. So make sure, wait a minute, I got to double check that I cut it correctly. Yep, I did. Okay. I always like to dry fit it before I actually put glue on it, just to make sure that it is the right dimensions. So once again, I'm just centering it. There we go. Okay, now I want this right here. Well, I know I don't want any glue here because I want to be able to open this up. So the way I know how to do it is I put my fingers, no glue, glue. Okay. There we go. Glue, no glue. And I'm just going to center it. Oh, maybe we'll come out just a little bit further. Maybe we'll go right there. There we go. And I like turning it over so I can get a good firm pressure on it. I hope you guys are doing well. I had a great weekend. I got a chance to do a lot of stuff outside and I loved it. So now I'm going to use this new label, Lasting Label Punch. This is in the new catalog. And before I stamp on them, I like to go ahead and punch so I know where my boundaries are. Okay, and I'm going to use, this is the Happy and Heartfelt stamp set. I love this font. And we're actually going to use Being Awesome is Just Your Thing. But I like these. Hello, baby. Thank you. Heck yeah. A lot of fun ones on here. But we're going to use Being Awesome is Just Your Thing. We're going to use Evening Evergreen because of the butterflies. It ties in with the color. So we're just going to ink it up. And I'm going to center it right on my label. There we go. Get that, close up the ink. That could be dangerous if I keep this open. Now, I thought I would add some color, and so I'm going to get some of this Calypso Coral when I figure out where I put it. Here we go. I went ahead and punched it out. And we can go like this and have it like that. We can cut this in half. And I don't know what that would look like if we cut it in half. You know, I want it to go like that. But I think what I'm going to do is just adhere this. I think I want it about right here. See, I'm hanging it off for a little bit of interest there. And I think I want this to pop up. And I'm going to do it at an angle. So I'm going to use some dimensionals. And we'll go ahead and go with 4. I don't know that I need that many, but so we're taking the release off so it's sticky on both sides. And I think I want it to go right there. Being awesome is just your thing. Now, I thought I would add a little bit of this Evening Evergreen baker's twine. This is being retired too. I don't remember how much this one is, but I'm going to use this one. It's got the Evening Evergreen. And I'm just going to do a single bow. Oops. So there we go. Lots of times I tie the bows rather than on camera, so you don't have to watch me fumble. But this time, I thought I'd let you see how I tied it. And then I'm going to use a mini glue dot. And as you can see, that's too big, so I'm just rolling it up. There we go. I want you like that. And take your pick tool. Okay, we could go here or down. I initially was going down here, but I think I want it up here. Yep, I want it up there. I initially thought in my mind I would do it down low, but I don't think I'm going to. Okay, now let's add a little bit of bling. And I'm going to go with the polished dots. And let me see, we've got these that are clear or the petal pink. And I don't know which I want. So we're going to do a little bit of looking. We're going to take one off and just see how things look. Okay. You know, I'm just going to put one there. And I've got a big one. I'm going to put it down here. And I wonder what the clear ones look like. Put that there. You don't see those as well. So I think I'm going to focus on the petal pink ones. And so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I like going with odds. So we're going to put one right there. There we go. Okay. So here, that is our quick and easy fun fold using several retired items. And like I said, this is a fun fold because look at that right there. Now, what I could do is, in fact, I will, when I'm ready to send it, this is where I will I'll put another sentiment and I'll sign it. And see, it's going to be hidden. You don't see that. But isn't that pretty? And when it stands up, that's what it looks like. So now I wanted to show you a few others, gang. This is the one I showed you earlier. I did this for the last class, which, by the way, the next paper craft class is on the 16th. It's going to be at the Lebanon Library at 2 or 5:30 p.m. And we're going to be using the Ladybug. I asked, and there were suggestions to use the Ladybug Builder Punch and the stamp set. And do I have that by close? I don't know where I've put it right now. Oh, here we go. We're going to use this one. So this is going to be the class. So we'll just lay that right there. And that's the class on the 16th. And I will be putting an event together where you can RSVP. But back to the fun folds game. Okay, so here's one I did for the last class using the He's All That bundle. This is one of the dies that came in it. And so see, once again, a fun fold. So there you go. So that was one. And this is one I used earlier. This is a bundle that I'm keeping, even though it's retiring. And that's the Home and Garden. Because I'm a gardener, you know, so the hand trowel, the gloves, the shovel. I carry a shovel with me almost every time I go out to my flower beds. And I love these dies. So that I will be keeping in my arsenal. But I did make a card with that. Once again, a fun fold. I used the trowel, some of the grass, and some of the gloves. Thanks for helping me grow. And this paper is actually... it is also on the retired list. It is the Home and Garden. Nope, it is the Heart and Home Designer Series paper. So there you go, gang. Those are 3 different fun folds. Well, it's the same design, but you could say it's the same template with 3 different styles. So, and it's an easy one. So I would suggest checking that out. The only other thing I wanted to talk about was I put this on Facebook earlier, that paper pumpkin. If you're interested in this next kit, pick of the crop by the 10th. So just in a few days, you need to subscribe. And I wanted to show you the colors that are going to be, we're going to be getting a Calypso Coral ink spot. And these are the colors that are going to be used in that kit. It's going to make 9 different cards. And there's actually even going to be a little canvas mini shopping bag that you can put a couple of the cards in. So don't forget about that if you're interested in paper pumpkin. It's nice because it's got everything you need to craft. So, gang, I think that is it. I hope you are doing well. And like I said, if you're interested in the class, let me know. This is how you can get a hold of me, craftingwithsuzy.stampinup.net. That's where you'll find my events after I get it put up. And then also if you want to shop, or even if you want to contact me, that's where you go. So, and this is the next class, June 16th. So, gang, it's been good chatting with you. I hope you are doing well, and I will be seeing you later. Take care. I'll see you next Monday. Toodles. Bye-bye.